Good day, everybody. This is AG outside, and we are back, and we're gonna plant some sweet potatoes. And not only are we gonna plant any kind of sweet potato, we're gonna plant a purple sweet potato. So we ordered this online from Hoss Tools, and here is the name of it. It's called a purple Majesty. Now there are some good videos on growing purple sweet potatoes online. There's not any, to me, real good videos on growing this particular variety of purple Majesty. I did see a few people growing them in containers, but not necessarily in the ground. Uh, the other videos, they don't really tell you what variety of purple sweet potato it is. So, hopefully this will be a good video to encourage you to try this sweet potato. Hopefully it'll turn out fine. First time for to plant a purple variety. So I'm just really excited about this. I love sweet potatoes. These right here supposedly have a lot of health benefits. I got this row right here that I prep for these sweet potatoes. So we got plenty of room. So they say you can plant them as little as 12 inches apart. So we're gonna probably plant ours, about 18 inches apart, about a foot and a half. So we're gonna give them a little bit room to grow, and I got plenty of room for them right here. So um, let's get started. Just to go over quickly a good shot of how I'm putting them in the ground. I just get a shovel and just kind of put an indention in the ground. Kind of open the ground up a little bit. Just slip that sweet potato slip down in that indention. Make sure I get all of that, the nodules that had the little roots growing down in the ground. So they'll form, continue to form roots against that, up against the stem. And then what I do too, I'm just gonna put a little swale around each plant, because I'm gonna come out and water them periodically and keep them watered over the next week or two. Because I don't think we're gonna get any rain anytime soon. This is a critical step to get them established and keep them wet. So we'll check them every other day. There it is, and stay tuned for our purple Majesty sweet potato. Okay, y'all, we're back with an update on the purple sweet potato. So today is July the 9th. So been a little while. Now we did have a little bit of a setback. uh, Sometimes I have problems with squirrels. Like if I plant a foreign plant out here in my garden, sometimes I have problems with squirrels. I discovered it was squirrels, and they'll come back and gnaw down the plant. And they did that. These right in here that are full, they didn't bother those. That's why they full. But the ones that are smaller are the ones that they ate down, and they had to kind of recover. And luckily, they came back. I probably had about 3, maybe 4 that died because they gnawed them down to the ground. So I should have, maybe been a little more cautious with that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come out here and we're gonna put a little triple 13 fertilizer down, as you can see. Uh, I waited for a rain, so we did get a nice little rainfall. But that'd be a good time to fertilize them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going right here by the base of the plant, and then I'm just lightly scraping the dirt up. Got my little scraper tool. What we're gonna do, we're gonna sprinkle our fertilizer right around the base of that root. We're gonna maybe put about a quarter of a cup on the base of each plant. What this triple 13 hopefully will do is, give it a little bit of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. We want to continue to get more, vine development and foliage. We don't want it to, create too much foliage. We want to eventually let it focus on root development, because we want those roots to get big, which is going to be our sweet potatoes. And I like to try to wait for a good rainfall, and the ground to get moist. And I try to massage that fertilizer down into the crevices of the soil, because what that does, it allows it to go ahead and release a lot faster and get the most benefit from the fertilizer. But as you can see, we did scrape the dirt up along there, kind of remove the grass. What we want to do, we want to give a clear pathway for those vines to grow out a little bit. I think this is a good point to kind of let them grow out and encourage them to kind of come out into the row. So far, I'm really excited about this purple sweet potato. Uh, they don't, from what I understand, put out a very big sweet potato like a traditional orange sweet potato. But anyway, I really appreciate y'all for watching and stay tuned. All right, y'all, we're back. It is August 16th, I believe, mid-August. So I just want to give you a shot of them. They are, filling in wonderfully, as you can see. And, everything has recovered. I think we got them kind of bumped down and got them all back equivalent to each other. We planted these in the end of April. So they got well established the first part of May. So they have about 100 days to maturity. So that would put us, at the first part of September. So we do have some peanuts over here that we're gonna harvest at the end of this month. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna, harvest those first, and then we're gonna focus on the sweet potato. In our zone, the weather stays kind of warm, so that as long as the vines stay healthy and in good shape, the potatoes in the ground should be in good shape. Stay tuned. Appreciate you for watching so far, and we'll be back to harvest the purple sweet potato. All right, y'all, today is a big day. We finally got some time. We're gonna dig up our purple sweet potatoes. I can't wait. I've been anticipating this day. We're a little past due. The Purple Majesty has a days of maturity of about 100 days. So we probably at about 130 days. Today is September the 6th. So, but, in my zone, as long as the vines stay healthy, they are starting to break down a little bit, starting to yellow out there a little bit. But as long as the vines are pretty healthy, then the potato should be fine. If anything, it may give them a little bit more time to get a little bit bigger. So, man, let's get started and see what we got. Vines back to where they come into the original part of the ground where we planted the slip. And hopefully our potatoes will be here. We'll try to probe around a little bit. So this is the original root here. Okay, I can see the tip of the potato there. So we're gonna get our fork. We're gonna try to be careful because we don't want to stab the potato. We're gonna slowly just kind of loosen the dirt up around here. Okay, so that's our first potato. A little bit nicer. But we're not getting many sweet potatoes per plant. Only one or two. Nice size. Another pretty nice one. Aha. That's nice. Pretty impressed with that. Like the deeper we get into this thing, the more the potatoes we get. So we're getting some nice potatoes, you know, man. There's some small ones, but that's all right. Gotta be a little careful not to hit these things without break. I think that's it. They don't like they put potatoes out real deep like traditional sweet potato. Georgia Jet or the Boulevard. I think next time I'm gonna plant them a little closer together. Nice potato. Right, so we getting some, you know, pretty nice sized potatoes. We're not getting a lot of quantity, or maybe I just got my hopes up a little too high. But I've been pretty happy with the, you know, the size of the sweet potatoes. So the purple Majesty so far is looking like it's a pretty good potato, but like not a heavy producer. Nice size potato. Impressed with the size though. I didn't know they'd be this big. I actually like this size better, these single serve sizes. For a purple sweet potato, I do. Okay, y'all, this is what we got. Which, you know, I'm a little disappointed in the yield, but I am thankful for what we got. We had some, you know, a couple of really nice ones like that. You know, this is the size of a traditional sweet potato. But so out of 25 slips, you know, we were able to yield this amount. So uh, you know, up down there we had the setback where the squirrels ate our plants down. I think that really hurt them because they were very small down there, not many on the end. It might not have been a good place to plant them because this right here is a new ground that I just established, and it had a lot of little fibrous roots like this growing in it from the little trees that were growing over here that I took out. So they might have been having to compete with all these fibrous roots. So probably want a real good spot for it. So next year we're gonna plant them out in the soft part of our garden, the real sandy. We have an Asian market here in my area, my neck of the woods. And I know sweet potatoes are being harvested now. So September, October, November, we're gonna go by there and see if they have any different purple varieties. But basically we want to turn into the mecca for purple sweet potatoes. All right, y'all, I want to give you a shot of the sweet potatoes. We got them cleaned up, and it's probably about 25 or 30 pounds of potatoes. So like I said, we happy with what we got. That's the inside of them. It's a beautiful purple color. Some of them I accidentally split them in half trying to dig them up. But we're going to plant these next year. These small ones right here, we're going to plant those in some soil and use those and make some new slips and plant those next year. We're going to plant them in a different section of our garden. We're going to probably try not to do any fertilizing to them. Let's let them grow naturally, organically. We're going to see if we get a better result. So make sure you tune in to AG Outside, subscribe, hit the bell notification for new videos. We're also going to try some different purple varieties. I know the Stokes purple sweet potato and the Okinawan is two of the varieties that I want to try, as well as some other ones I've seen online. But anyway, so make sure you stay tuned and look out for those videos we got coming up in the future. And I really appreciate y'all for watching. If you like the energy and the work we put into this video, man, give it a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to AG Outside, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.